Hey guys, Angry Monkey here with another retro game treasure unboxing video. I'm a little concerned. There's a hole, but fortunately, or hopefully, our um, discountairpillows.com air pillows will save the day like they usually do. But we'll find out in a minute. So anyway, if you're wondering what is Retro Game Treasure, it is a monthly box that is sent to your house that adds 3 to 5 games to your personal collection. So you go on the website and you fill out a survey, and on that survey you fill out the genres of games that you like, and don't check the ones that you don't like. So you can check off like platformers or first-person shooters or RPGs or sports games if you're into that. I'm sure they've got plenty of those lying around because most people don't like sports games. So you have that as an option. You can also do like the theme or the style of if you prefer like Disney looking games and anime looking games or Pokemon looking games, stuff like that. There's also the most important part, aside from the genres, are the consoles that you can get games for, which there's a wide variety of consoles. So you can have Atari and Intellivision if you're into the really old school stuff. They have Nintendo stuff all the way up to the Wii, so NES, Super Nintendo, 64, GameCube, Wii, as well as the portable line of the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, and Nintendo 3DS. You also have the PlayStation line of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and PSP, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, kinda on the Sega CD and Dreamcast, but I say kinda. And then original Xbox, 360, and Xbox One. Oh, and Sega Game Gear. I always forget about that one. Anyway, yeah, so you fill out the consoles that you want games for and the genres of games that you like, and they'll build a box of 3 to 5 games to send to your house every month. What's also really cool about it is you can have a checklist on there of games that you already have, so that way they won't send you duplicates. But you got to remember to check off all versions of that game. Like they always have the greatest hits separated from the regular version. So if you got Star Wars Battlefront, you got to check off that you have the greatest hits version too. And you also got to remember to check off that you've got it on original Xbox as well, unless you want a version on PS2 and original Xbox. But you got to check off all versions of that game. So that way, if you got a game, you won't get a game again on a different console or a different version of it. Because like I said, you only get 3 to 5 games. You don't want one of those 3 to 5 games to be a game that you got last month or something. And you got to make sure that you regularly update your retro game treasures, so that way they know what you have and don't have. They also have a wish list feature. Now, don't expect Earthbound, because it's like a $350 game. But if you just got a Super Nintendo and you want Super Mario World, you might get that in your box, because it's a common enough game, but it's also a game that if you have a Super Nintendo, you kind of need that for your collection. But it's really cool that you have a wish list on there. And I've gotten a wish list item pretty much every month for the past like year or something. In fact, last month, I guess all 3 of them were technically wish list, even though one of them was kind of disappointing that it was in a case instead of its actual case. So that's kind of disappointing, but it's still 3 games that were kind of on my wish list. I hear little dog coming down the stairs. So let's zoom out and see if we can get dog in view. Oh, she's coming over here. Hello, little dog. That was her sneezing. There she is. You can kind of see her. I guess she heard me talking. She's like, oh, who are you talking to? Anyway, I think that's all I have to say. Oh, no, wait. I got one more thing. There is a list of shame of games that you'll never get in your box. So you might still get some games that are not good, but you won't get E.T. for Atari or Superman 64. Those are a couple games that are on their list of shame, which is unfortunate because I still want to get a copy of Superman 64, even though I know it's like one of the worst games ever created. And I don't really want it to play it. I just want to have it so that way I can be like, hey, check it out. It's the worst game ever. Yeah. Anyway, now we'll get started. So, yeah. I'm going to pull the box out of frame. Of course, I got my knife. And, as always, I got the box backwards. So that way we don't get spoilers on our box. Fortunately, our discount air pillows are still inflated, which is good, because they are what's inflated, not the prices. Although you can see it was a little damaged, but that's fine. They stayed inflated. They did their job because they are our heroes. All right, what do we got? Well, first off, I feel another game in a generic case, so that's disappointing. So, what did we get? What is with PS4 games not having cases? I mean, it's a good game. It's Dragon Quest. What is that? Man, what is an X? Is that 10? So Dragon Quest 11. So that's 2 months in a row. So I might need to just check off don't send me PS4 games, because that's 2 months in a row that I didn't get a box or a case for that. Because come on, guys, if it's a PS4 game, you should know by now, keep your cases. Don't put them in those stupid little sleeve things. They're bad for the games. Anyway, we got... It's a Kirby game. There we go. It's like a Kirby pinball looking thing. It's got the little like pinball, whatever this thing is called. So I got a Kirby pinball game, I guess, on original Game Boy. That's obviously an import game. Yeah, you can get import games as well. Which I'm like, you know what? I can play a lot of import games. I've got a Famicom, well, an off-brand Famicom. I've got a way to play Japanese GameCube games, Japanese 64 games, and like the Game Boy stuff. So I'm like, you know what? Sure, throw in an import game every now and then. Okay, this feels like a steelbook. Ooh, okay. Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One. The Croft Steelbook Edition. So it includes, of course, the Season Pass, weapons and outfits, original game soundtrack, of course, the Steelbook, which looks pretty nice. This game came out in 2018, by the way. I can't check on these two because... Well, actually, no. That says 1993. The Dragon Quest game. Okay, yeah, the disc says 2017. And there we go. That is what we got in our box this month. Which is a good box. I mean, I'm pretty sure all three of these are wishlist items. I am disappointed about that. Well, let's check the condition at least. If it lets me. There's a couple like little spots that make it questionable, but it's nowhere near like the was it Far Cry, or I forget what game that was. There was a game that I got a little bit ago. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you definitely can't see that. But there's like a little spot like here. It might be alright. If I see a better copy, I might go ahead and pick it up, though. So yeah, a little disappointed on that. But the other two are pretty solid titles. I mean, Graphics Kirby Pinball game and Tomb Raider. Those are both pretty good. Let me know if you want to see one of those played on the channel. I'm not done yet though, because I picked up some games. Not as big a haul as I usually bring in, but I also bought a lot of anime this month, and that's kind of why I didn't spend as much on games. But I did get Adventures of Lolo on the NES. It's kind of a top-down Zelda-ish looking puzzle adventure game or something. I also got Zoda's Revenge, Star Tropics 2, which I got Star Tropics 1 a couple months ago. I don't know if I showed it off. The game was kind of lumpy looking. This one's in a lot better shape. Yeah, it's in really good shape. Now, unfortunately with Lolo, there's a crack on the back I didn't know about until after it got here. You can't even see it in this, but it's where my thumb is. Yeah. But they're both classic games I've wanted to get for a while, so I was excited to pick that up. I also got Xenosaga on PS2, and it is complete. So I got that. I also got Star Ocean, Integrity and Faithlessness. And I can't tell if that's complete. Is that really? Yeah, I guess that is just their manual. I gotta cover that DLC code just in case. Oh, never mind. That DLC code expired in 2021. So if you're watching this video and you're like, oh cool, Angry was too stupid to cover up that, it's like, too late. It already expired. But I probably would be that stupid. Anyway, we also got Trails of Cold Steel 3. I know this is one of Joe Schmo's favorite games and series, so shout out to you. And I'm sure you want me to play this on the channel at some point. It also has the soundtrack as well. That's really cool. And the last game I got, and you guys are probably surprised, wait, you didn't have that already? No, I didn't. I did not have Shining Pearl. I did get Brilliant Diamond the day it came out, but I never did get Shining Pearl. And I'm like, you know what? I need to get this game because why don't I have it yet? I had it in my hand a few times, and I needed to get it, so now I've got it. And that is what I got in this month's box, plus other purchases since the last time I saw you guys. Which some exciting stuff there. Let me know if you want to see some of this played on the channel, and I will write it down and I will get to it as soon as I can. But I'm in the middle of a few other series right now, so it'll be a little bit before I can get to one of those. But I hope you still enjoy the content that I am uploading, which I need to get back to some of that. I gotta wait for the group to get back together to record some more Dokapon and Mario Party and Tales of Symphonia and L.A. Noire and Smash Brothers Brawl Subspace, and if Citrus ever gets back to me for Majora. And, well, I have no excuses for Pokemon Coliseum outside of just my own life's been busy, but I've got a bunch of series that are in the works. You just need to stay tuned, and you will be able to stay tuned if you hit that subscribe button and that bell so you're notified when another video comes out. I have the Boxu unboxing video coming soon, so if you're into that, then stay tuned. It's probably coming tomorrow, either tomorrow or Wednesday, and you can watch me unbox some anime. Anyway, don't forget to also like me and follow me on Facebook. I also have an Instagram that I forget to post until I get a video like this. Even the days that I say, oh yeah, I have an Instagram, I still forget to post to it. But follow me on Instagram, because you never know. One of those days you subscribe and you'll be like, no way, he posted something finally. Yeah. I also have a Discord, so you can follow me on Discord and just say, I want to join your Discord. I'll be like, cool, here's an invite, and we can talk about video games and anime and Pokemon and post memes and a bunch of good stuff like that. So it's a fun time to have fun, hang out, nerd out. Anime watch nights every now and then. Oh yeah, before I go, boss chest giveaway. There we go. Basically, send a picture to their social media, and you can be entered to boss chest giveaway item, which is usually a console of some sort, like a Sega Master System or a PS1, where a couple of them I know they've had in the past. I think a Genesis possibly as well, at different times, of course. So you might win a game console, and then you can get games in this service for your game console that you won through them. Just a little idea thrown in your head. Anyway, I guess that's all I really have to say. So do all those things I mentioned, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Real quick, I just remembered. Okay, so thanks to this box, which I knew this was going to happen because it was guaranteed at least 3 games. Thanks to this box, I now have 1,300 games in my collection. That's pretty awesome. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.